Good afternoon, and welcome to another show of Let's Talk About It with David Hill. Today we're walking on the streets and we're looking at following neighbors that's around inside the neighborhood. And we're going to talk about things like parenting and what was took out the homes in parenting and why it's parenting the way it is today and our kids are losing. I'd like to welcome to the show Gwen, one of the neighbors.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I had to discuss what do you think about the parenting in the home and the absence of the man in the home?
Well, okay, I agree that it's necessary to have a man in the house in the upraising of a child. Not only a man in the house, but someone, actually a strong man, a man with character and value. You just can't go pick up a man off the street and put him in the house and expect, things to pull together. And more times out of 10, women are actually picking up what they're looking for.
What they're looking for don't seem to be working.
When you're looking for garbage, that's what you get.
Oh, that's a good way of putting it.
No. I'm a woman of years, and there was a time where you knew a guy's first and last name, met his parents, knew where he lived, courtship and so, and you haven't even hugged or kissed. But now that seems to be the last thing. How many women do you know have more than one father? With multiple babies in the house, how many?
There's a lot of...
There's a reason for that. You walking around unprotected, doing these things that's only solely for a family. If you're going to gather a family, this is how you move forward. But you just out there slinging and collecting babies, that's not a family.
No, that's not.
And if you as a woman collecting your family at this matter, again, if you're looking for garbage, that's what you're going to have in the house with you. And that's not what women need. They actually need a strong man, a man of good moral compass, a man of character. You understand? Because without that, I could teach my boy how to love. In fact, I came here as a widow. My son knows of his father. He's a good man, entrepreneur. You understand? Very good man. He knows that, but now he's without. So I'm living me both sides.
That's hard to do.
I would rather do it on my own with his memory than to put something in place that's going to be less than.
Oh, yes. I agree 100%.
All right. And the criteria of what I would consist as a good man is an honorable man. If you say I'm going to do it, it's done. Things happen, I get that. You know what I mean? But I'm not looking for a guy where mediocre things make things fall apart. When it comes to making promises, those things don't make until you know you're a kind of person that can actually make them happen. There's nothing wrong with not making a promise. You can just do the best you can, and the person will be settled with you doing the best you can. But then you instill promises that you break. That sets some kind of dislodge of trust. And then, again, more times out of not, once you've in place that dislodge of trust, you build on that. Instead of trying to knock that out the way, that obstacle out the way, you build on it. Oh, well, I'm already wrong, so I'm going to get as wrong as I can be until she find me out, or he find me out, because I find right now in the 2016, men are the worst piece of things I've ever, oh my God. And they're getting younger and offering themselves in such manners that, and I'm raising a young man. I'm scared. I'm absolutely scared.
The absence of your husband, yeah, I understand that.
You understand?
The male in the house. Because actually all children need the male in the house. And you got women that they go out there, so I'm trying to find a good man. What happened to the man that you was with? He wasn't no good. What went wrong with that?
Well, actually, I believe, the way I was raised and the way I was taught is that the woman in the choosing, the man in the choosing of the woman compliments himself. Mm-hmm. You understand? And it is a mate of I can't say trophy to polish or anything like that, but it's his flower because it's his family.
That's right.
So all he has, he's going to nurture this woman, make her as she is of God. Yes, because she's going to bring forth life.
That's what you are.
But you
Life
have to,
bearer,
yeah,
a life
you
giver.
have to
I
instill
understand.
that in your woman, and she has to feel that trust in you. But it can't be for now. It has to be something that you build on. And again, we take, and I don't want to say this wrong, we take, in some cases, sex too valuable. You know what I mean? Now, it's meant between man and a woman to trust each other and play with each other and find and satisfy. And you're my playmate. So you're chosen, so my appetite should be met here.
Right.
As well as yours should be met here.
Right.
We as coupling don't encourage the other one to be going, it's okay to be dirty.
Oh,
It's okay to
yes.
snatch me and spank me, or I could really feel for this.
Yeah.
Or, honey, why don't you change your hair? You know what I mean? Or wear them nasty stilettos and put on thing. You would rather go find it in the street and then come home with a giggle on your mind, home, where you could actually turn the lights down home. She don't have lingerie like that. You got money, go buy it. You know what size she wear. You close to her every night. Some things you don't have to involve her in that you're going to do for her. A woman don't like to lead you to the giddy up. You understand? But if you can show up with an idea, most likely men won't cheat on their women. Open your mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed. And a screw is exactly that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to, if I don't go looking for it, you shouldn't put it in my face, because I'm not going to discuss a hit and run. You understand what I'm saying? If it's a cliche, you go out there and slide in some ass. You understand? Criteria is better be real high. I've got to be happy. I have to have what I want, doing what I'm thinking. I've got to be happy with you. And sometimes, okay, these things can happen. But if you're an ass, you're slow, we struggling, and we doing this, and you're going to have to get, boy, Bob, I'll punch you in your face. You understand? I'm not going to wait for a fight. You're going to find it. That is the illest part of ever. Women mostly get mad at men cheating on them because it's garbage they cheating with.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but
How is you as a man feel, I left our marital bed and went and slept with a bum? See, you didn't even look right when I said that. Exactly. Let him be of a man, at least of your stature, where you can understand. Well, I can understand why you don't want to tell her you understand it, but you can set your thing and say, well, at least she with a dude I can see, yeah, same difference.
what make men leave women? So that's been a big part of my, I know, because some things a woman can do, just like, oh, I'm tired of you, hey.
I
You
think
have
it's
a lot of men that walk off,
mm,
especially fellas that have a lot of children.
I think that's coward. It's easy to walk away. Good harmony in the house. I've been married 30 years.
Let me ask you something.
I know. I'm just widowed 2 years. I know what it's like. The first 4, 5 years, oh, we made loud noise. I even climbed through the window, and we had our but we didn't do a lot of physical fight, but we did a lot of yelling, and I did a lot of throwing stuff, and stamper. And I even tore up his truck one time and climbed through the window and demanded, hey, you're my husband, do what you have to do. Or it happens, you know what I mean? But not everybody's like me.
Right.
You understand? But if you've got a guy who's willing to make problems, see it's a problem, and the first thing she say is like, let's work on it, and you feel some kind of way. I think at that point, you do wrong, you don't want to sit down and come clean, so you run off. That's coward.
Yeah.
You could have had a better life. You could have been with somebody. You just a coward and won't face it. You'd rather go start anew or grimace in the corner or try to come back at her like, oh, I don't have a right to some closure of our situation we dealt with. You just feel because I care for you and I have your babies here, you can do what you want, and then when things smooth over, just show back up. Instead of coming back to say, listen, this is what I did that was wrong, And this is what I'm doing actively to show you that I want your trust. I need to earn it with your respect. Men don't do that.
Well, you can't say all men don't do it.
Most
it's not
don't.
a whole lot.
Yeah, most don't.
But you gotta realize at the day society with the children that's being raised.
No, but you know what too? Women don't demand it.
That's right.
Okay.
They let him walk around with his pants hanging off his ass. You know what's doing that. I mean, that's no respect as a man. Men don't do that.
Well, let it be
Where
known
you gonna put
that
your money?
the real word on those pants is that's how you're letting somebody in prison know that you're open for a
That's where it
boyfriend
started at.
and you're the bottom.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
That's
They don't understand.
that's the fashion truth to that. So
But if you know that, you should make you stand and say, well, I'm not going to do that no more. Yeah.
exactly.
But see,
But
here's the thing. Ain't no fathers in the home saying, go pull your pants from your ass.
there's some
If I
fathers
catch you
in the
out there,
home, but
I'm
they
gonna
just
do
as
it.
boy or their
You
pants
idiot,
is
you
just as
saying
low or theirs. Look in the home. There's males in the house. Me,
They lay around.
no, but hear me. No,
Won't
me,
get up, go
my
work.
brothers, they're in the house and you feel their presence. They're not his father, but they're his uncles.
Oh, yeah.
They're his cousins. They're not going to allow him to go around sloving, and they're not going to present themselves as sloving, whether they have a job or not.
Well,
You understand?
they go back
When it comes to a man around the
going to
house, just
school,
because he
you know
isn't
what I mean?
outside
Right.
employed, it doesn't mean he isn't involved on the inside. Excuse us. It doesn't mean because he's not employed on the outside of the house, that he's not committed on the inside. Grass need to cut.
I understand that too.
Floors need to mop. You can help out with laundry. You can babysit. You could get in and do chores. I mean, not all the time, and me as a black woman know a black man can get broke. I'm not even trying to look for a green, blue, or any other kind. You understand? So I predominantly air all my grievances toward black men, yeah, because that would be the one I'd couple with.
That's right.
So I keep my conversations there. But if he can sit on my sofa and eat my food and use up my gas and electric and all of that and walk off just as good and ain't help bills or what have you, I fully there.
Yes.
All right.
I agree.
But because he don't have money and my floors are clean and my refrigerator is thing and my gutter is thing, I have to see his worth as well. Everything is, you know what I mean? If American men can relax and not so much as penalize a woman for being a breadwinner and contribute to the house still, they'll probably get along.
But you know, so that's what happened. And then some came here in the Persian welfare. Excuse me.
Oh, wait, I just want to say, hey, how you doing? I get food stamps. I like welfare.
That was the whole problem. Because that was put in place to put the man up out of his home. If he was struggling. And even if he was trying to get a job. And see, back in the day, a man can get a job anyway.
No, but I don't think so.
No.
I
And here's the thing. The white man became they men. They say, well, look here, we pay your rent. We don't want his ass in there.
no,
This is one of the reasons why he was pushed out the home. Oh, yeah.
No,
And
but
then
see,
they
again,
took
we're
parents
talking
out
about
of the home.
female choices.
Yeah, all right, now.
Okay, see,
I'm talking about why. You know,
I don't fault that man for that because quite
a lot
frankly,
of women do.
Okay. My mom and dad stayed together my whole time in my adult life. My parents were together.
So was mine.
His parents were together until his father dropped dead.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
I
So
understand
we
what
know
you're
what it's like to stick it in,
But we
do what you
had
have to do, and
parents.
be honorable. Yes.
Big difference.
Okay, but
Big
it has
difference.
to. No,
They
no.
also took, like I said, besides taking parenting out the home, they took your sovereignty out the home.
The love.
So they can walk in your home at any time that they felt like it.
So
Many
when
things went with this way. You gotta understand this.
I understand what you're saying, but when does the love and the commitment override all of that?
It's supposed to.
It's okay. So why isn't it
I'm not against that. I'm just
okay,
saying,
so you can't keep looking back at things because
don't look back.
you can't keep
if you
riding
look
the
back, you
same
find out where
horse
you are
knowing
today.
he's going to collapse.
Here's the thing. You find out from back then where you are today. Right now, where we are today is no damn where.
I agree. I agree to some extent.
No, especially the children.
Hear me. Well, we in the city where, look, don't get me started. Okay, we're in a city where a whole set of beige children going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. Okay? You are, y'all laughing at me.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You can't teach an African and you ain't African.
That's right.
You know what I mean? How you going to teach an African boy how to be an African boy?
You can't.
You can't. Okay. So, again, how are you going to teach a man how to be a man and you're not a man?
That's true too.
Me as a woman, how can I teach a man how to be a man if I'm not a man? But I have more to offer him as a woman, as a mother, than some slouch on my couch.
I know that's right.
You understand? I can teach him honorable things, which is not Ginger Pacific. You understand? I can teach him responsibility. I could teach him moral compass, and he'd probably treat women a little better. If me holding on to my respect and character and leaving, again, my respect, yes, on a pedestal. Because if you're a single mother and raising a son and you don't have respect on a pedestal, you're about to lose that boy. You understand? And I didn't say man, and I said we raising men, and I know exactly what I'm saying, and I know the words of music. But you're about to lose that boy. And he stays stuck. Women have a hard time of taking boys who were loved by their mother onto men who raise their own family. That's where we have our hiccups. And we don't have men that look like us, that praise in the same church as us, buy the same sneakers as we do, trying to fight as strong for that unity, for that significance in our lives. You more so feed to get back than the women do. So it's not so much where I'm keeping you out. You had to be the other half of that child. So I can't keep you out. You just have to be more persistent. And if that means irritating the hell out of me and listening to me, that means take it on. But that's normally what back men up. I don't want to hear that noise. I don't want to be involved with the whop, whop, whop. I don't want to be involved with family, boop, boop. It happens.
So that means that they're not family oriented.
No, they're scapegoating. We are born family. We are born family.
Yes, but
you could take any child. You could take any child born to anybody, any race, any stature, or what, and you put him with all of us and raise him. All he knows is we family.
Yeah.
So you're born with it. You guys distort it as you grow up. You have your
more competence for him to do well.
No, you be going on that Willie Lynch. You be going on that Willie Lynch training of Americans.
No, not me.
And no, I'm saying no. Anything. I'm not saying you directly. I'm saying black. That's what black. You know, that. Black American men.
You're supposed to teach them their history. History that's been took long way, long time ago. That means you learn.
Well, from where and who? Because they're not sharing it in America, and what they have is so watered down, it's trickled. You could never introduce the magnitude of the accomplishments of men that look like him in this culture, because you can't find the information. It's dead, it's torn up, it's hidden, it's buried, it's lied about.
It's hidden.
Or
and
they lied about and put a different face on too.
Lied about. Yes.
Well, you know what I tell him? You are your own wish. If you wish to do well, you will.
Yeah.
You look within inside yourself and you'll find integrity, because you're born with everything.
Yes, yeah.
You're born with absolutely everything. Now, what really is going to take the challenge is picking your friends.
That's the biggest key.
Yeah.
Who are your friends?
Yeah, pick your friends.
But that also goes from the guidance from home.
Mm-hmm.
But see, like I say, they took parents out the home, put the man out the home. It is a long time ago. And they did it so sneakily. And notice how, well, I don't know if you're from here, but I'm from here. We had a real community.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, that's why I actually moved here.
This, that. Great place to raise your children.
That's why I moved here.
And the man was the king of his home. There was no such thing as you came in. I would get police. Or you didn't come in there without goddamn respect. You respected me or not, you got your ass killed in there and was nothing there. You was in that man's house.
I agree. Okay.
They took all that away. Right now they come in your house, take you there, goddamn by the way. Besides him, then you got the women that, oh, this and that. First thing they want to do is snatch him.
But here's my thing. In a
My
small
thing
town,
is, the government had no business taking parent out your home, period. A lot of that shit is why your children were the way that they were. I wasn't scared of the police. It's my parents. You didn't do no bullshit. And he had that. You understand? My mother didn't either. It was a respect. It was self-respect, like I said. And they taught like moral, all that.
see, that's what I
But you
said.
had it from your parents.
But that's what I said when we said Dyfus had actually give kids the stamp to be disrespectful and what have you, telling you what you can and what you can't do. But again, that's what kept me in line. I wish I would call Dyfus and tell him I'm scared. You understand?
Yeah,
So
that's right.
you still enforce those laws. The Lord say what's in your household is in your household.
That's right.
You understand? Sometimes you've got to leave law alone. You know what I mean? You have a moral compass right here saying you ain't going to go in there and beat the kids to death.
No,
You're not going to do anything like that.
Right.
You're not going to not feed the kids. You know what I mean?
Crazy white folk do that.
What?
Crazy white folk.
Oh, you ain't know this crazy black people doing it too.
Yes, yeah.
Only ones I ain't found done kill up a whole bunch of kids is the Chinese, and I hope I didn't say that out loud, and they gonna start doing it.
Ooh, no,
Yeah. You ain't know?
No, you know what I know? I know that I grew up seeing kids killing their parents.
I've watched African America. It looked like they doing so best to try to mimic what they've been. That's why I'm telling you about the Willie Lynch letter. Guess what? If both people not perpetrating that foolishness that was bred into them, that was learned onto them, we would get along better.
Yeah.
The man wouldn't give up so easily.
That's right.
And the woman wouldn't put up that nasty fight because she'd know his place and he would know his.
That's called knowing who you are.
Yes, but again, that is what causes us to go this way and that way. Hear me out. You know it's due. Why do you fall back on what's taught and what's learned, what has been taught into your culture, than what you know within yourself to be true? And that's what's going on. You would rather choose the easier way, which has been taught unto you, than the way you know right. Because it's harder. You know it's harder. And in fact, they make it more fun on the other way. I run off, I ain't taking care of my kids, and I got 3 more baby mamas. And you understand? Guess what's harder? Sticking right there to that woman regardless of what's going on, building that household, whether it's 1 child or 20 children. You understand? Whether it's in a box or in a mansion. You understand? That's what I say. Where that sex and what have you. Sex has nothing to do with it. If you as a man in that house doing what you need to do, you think she care you go and take a toss somewhere and come home? She didn't even notice it. You understand? It's only when you a fool and go out there and do foolish things. That's when you catch on all these problems. But when you stop behaving like Mr. Willie Lynch, like I read every chapter, and I using it against the American woman. That's what the thing is. He using it against she, and she using it against he.
That's right.
And got the children minding themselves in between.
That's right.
You understand? And the first thing they say, oh, the white man. Ain't no white man live around there where you live at. Stop. He just as poor as you. Well, you know what I mean? He looking just like you. He just a light skin. Oh. No, come on. We all living in the same circumstances. He just lighter than I am. I can't call him white man. We got to call him neighbor. No. Period.
I call him
neighbor.
No, he's a white man.
If for as many beige children in this place, you could only call him neighbor.
I ain't calling him shit. I call him what he is.
Look, I done moved here and found out I got 3 beige cousins. It is.
It's knowledge of my family too, but hey, that's family.
That's what I'm saying to you. Yes, that's what I am saying to you. When we get beyond those barriers and just look at each other as family and as neighbors, and black men stand up in their house as black men should.
That's right. Well, on that note, we're going to get ready to wrap it up.
All right.
And we will talk again.
Thank you so much.
We will have another show.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right.
So you people tonight.
Up on the day I dress up and put my Christmas hair on and stuff. You know? Get me with makeup and lipstick. And,
This is Let's Talk About It with David Hill. Y'all have a good evening.
All right, good night. All right.